Allow me to talk about abortion in this unit on Christian response to contemporary issues. And of course, we have talked about it as problems within the topic on problems with human sexuality. And we should start by saying that abortion is the deliberate termination of a pregnancy or fetus from the mother's womb, or it is still incapable of independent life. And we should be able to distinguish it from the natural expulsion of the fetus. That is what we would call spontaneous abortion, which sometimes happens and is called miscarriage. There's miscarriage and abortion. Of course, we understand what miscarriage is all about. It's more or less natural. It's a failure of the fetus to grow to the level that it proceeds to a normal person. Now, unsafe abortion is the intentional termination of a pregnancy carried out by someone without the skills or training to perform the procedure safely, or in a place that does not meet minimal medical standards, or both. You may talk of these people called herbalists, backstreet quakes, traditional birth attendants, and so on. Now, crude methods are also used. For example, you can see crochet needles, dosing of crushed grass, taking overdose of medicinal tablets, to name but a few. Now, statistically, in a global context, the World Health Organization reports that 53 million unsafe induced abortions occur in the world each year. 53 million induced abortions occurs in the world each year. 99% of these occur in third world countries. Refer to Kenya, India, Africa, all that. 90% third world countries. 80%, 80,000 women die annually in the world from unsafe abortions, and 200 women die daily in the world from unsafe abortions, and 60% of abortion-related deaths are among adolescents. Coming now home to Africa, there are nearly 5 million unsafe abortions annually. That is 50 to 70% of gynecological wards, emergency admissions in Africa are abortion related. 50 to 70%. They include hemorrhage, perforated uteruses, perforated internal organs such as the bladder, intestines, liver, rectum, severe infections, and so many things that are worrisome. There are over 680 deaths per 100,000 abortions each year. Now, in Kenya, according to a study conducted in 2005 by the Ministry of Health and FINDA, Organization for Women, FIDA, women lawyers, in 60 public hospitals, according to this research, it is estimated that an average of 800 unsafe abortions are procured in Kenya daily, and are responsible for 2,600 deaths annually. It was also estimated that 20,000 women are admitted in these hospitals with abortion-related complications annually. These figures represent a gross underestimation because many cases are undocumented because they are done in private hospitals and backstreet clinics. The statistics and complications that come with abortion has brought the debate on whether it should be legalized or not. There have been calls to legalize abortion in order to save lives of women who die every day from unsafe abortions. In 1999, the then Permanent Secretary for Health in Kenya, Professor Julius Meme, urged for the legalization of abortion, describing the situation in the following words. I wish to quote him. "I have seen so much misery at the Kenyatta National Hospital, where women with abortion-related problems have died and others have lost uteruses. There is no doubt the existing laws are colonial and too strict in modern society." End of quote. That is Professor Julius Meme speaking in 1989 as the Permanent Secretary or the executive in the Ministry of Health then. Now, in Kenya, abortion remains illegal and is only permitted to save the pregnant woman's life. Violation of this law carries severe penalties ranging from 14 years to life imprisonment. In South Africa, the law allows for abortion on demand, which gives women safe abortion services in hospitals. So in South Africa, it is different from Kenya, very different from Kenya. Why do people have abortion? That is another question to ask ourselves. Why do people not fear all these risks inherent in this business? One is non-use or incorrect use of contraception or contraceptive failure is another reason why people have abortions. There is also sexual violation like rape. There is also incest. There is also psychological and physical health problems. There is also socio-economic factors such as lack of resources to raise and support a child. There is also single status. It's tricky, particularly in hard economic times. Some may take the wrong route to solve the challenge, but eventually complicating it. There is also too many children. There is also unstable relationship. When the relationship is unstable, such things are about to occur. The other one is being young or old, being widowed. Either way, being old or young can cause abortion. Of course, that may demand some explanation. Being widowed or separated is another, can cause abortion. That also deserves a broad explanation or elaborate explanation. Pregnancy from a married man can also cause abortion. Unemployment can also do so. Career advancement can also do so. Education itself, depending on how you look at it. Culture itself can also trigger, especially where people say, we don't marry, we don't get children from that clan. You know, that clan gets mad, gets what, have problem with this, all that. All those things and even stereotypes can also trigger abortion. There are consequences of abortion, and you can see some of them. Socioeconomic, that is one. Another one is physical. The other one is psychological. The other one is social. Looking at the socioeconomic, there is heavy burden on healthcare services. The study conducted by Ministry of Health and FINDA reports that the government spends 18 million annually to treat complications arising from unsafe abortion. For physical consequences or implication of abortion is severe pelvic infection is bound to come. There is also infertility, and because some may become barren forever. There is also mortality, more deaths. Mortality rate goes up. If the fetus survives, it may be deformed. You've seen children who can't talk, because somebody was trying to destroy them, but they didn't get destroyed. They come out deformed and remain so. There's also psychologically, women and girls who undergo abortion suffer depression and other emotional problems like guilty feelings. There is one woman in Nakuru who used to go to the grave of a foetus, where the foetus was interned, and kept going there even in middle-aged levels, and she looks okay, but she looks psychologically depressed all over. The news anchor, they would always show her. All that. The other one is social rejection from society. You talk of things like stigmatization. We can stop there briefly.